that better? Yes. I did do a YouTube stream this morning. But yeah, might as well do another one on Twitch on the regular time. Just wasn't it, but no, I've had a nap and I'm feeling a fair bit better. So let's get started. So where we left off, open this up. We were going, yes, we took enemy parties instead of them being like a sort of singleton, that's a subnode of the combat instance. Instead, it's going to be their own thing. So every room has a party and a way of displaying it. Now, currently, we get currently we do get errors when for whatever reason. You can see here this is supposed to go up to about 105 from 0 to 105 to 106, but that's not happening, mainly because this enemy squad display is currently written to get stuff from the combat instance, whereas we want to get it from the enemy party. You see connect to int squad number. Well, that just assumes that we're connecting it to the enemy party. So it assumes that we're connecting it to the party that is currently within the enemy instance. Now, the reason why I'm doing it like this is this party, or rather the enemy squad display. We'll find this. There are lots of event listeners here, and like this and this, and if I was to just have one party display, I'd have to chop and change this all the time, and I'd basically have to redo all of these events and then make sure that there is only one listener for, well, there is only one listener, but each entity, when it gets changed, that needs to get a listener, and then when we go back and fight the same party, we need to check if it's just going to be a mess. So instead, I'm going to have each enemy squad display is going to be tied to each enemy party, and yeah, that'll be the case on load, and basically their process modes will be set to off, invisible, so they'll take as little memory as possible, and then when we need them, we'll load them, and everything will be hunky-dory. So we will lose a bit of performance when spawning enemies and when entering the dungeon, but that should make up, when we're actually exploring. You can, for loading, if you lose, I don't know, say 5 or so seconds on a loading screen, as opposed to, say, half a second every time you enter combat, it's that half a second in combat is a lot more noticeable than 5 seconds on the loading screen, because it's well, no, the player doesn't know what's being loaded and what isn't. So yeah, I mean, the half second and 5 second I just pulled out of my arse. I don't know what the actual performance it's going to be, but what we do need to do is, unfortunately, rip most, if not all of this out and rejig it so that we, instead of connecting to a squad number, we connect to an enemy party. Or rather, an enemy squad. So the easiest way to do it, instead of squad number, we just connect it to the squad. Go here, and that breaks this because... well, no, it breaks these two because there's no thing that takes a squad instead of a squad number. So we're going to make all the errors come here instead. So this combat node dot get enemy squad dot whatever. just replace with our squad parameter. We can get rid of this combat node as well. Squad.get enemy. Enemy squad display. Oh. That's better. And then we can plug them in beforehand. Now tell a lie about having to access combat. Getting if combat is combat active to get our initial state, that's perfectly fine. Oh yeah, and it's also inside this active state changed callback. So we've connected to our enemy squads. Now we just need to do it in pretty much everywhere else, fortunately. So this ready we don't want. We want to instead initialize it because what am I doing? Enemy party display, enemy squad with dungeon room, is it? Yes. This enemy display is being initialized here. And then this back row, because it's been initialized in scene, this enter tree just doesn't get called. It only gets called in the next bit of what they call idle time, or basically time between frames. That makes sense. Ready again. That's the one. So what we want to do is we want to take all of this and put it into something called, the other classes in this sort of pseudo hierarchy have something called initialize, and basically we get at something, and then if whatever's null, then we just initialize them. So we'll do enter tree and then ready, and then yeah, woo, and then if we can, initialize them instead of putting them as blanks, then we will. So I think that's all of it. Yes. So we can get rid of these. Now, we can get rid of this. This has all been put into... Oh, we already have an initialize, okay. This has been moved to connect to, so we can get rid of these as well. Enemy squad equals combat instance. Where's this? Oh, that's not put in at all. Okay. Yeah, that was to get the stuff from the combat node, but we're not doing that, so that needs to go. Health bar. This health bar container was... Yeah, it was here, and... Yeah. So... health bar is this, and then if you want to get the progress bar and skill labels, I think an old version of the code would say get it from as a child of that, but we can get it from the hierarchies anyway, so we'll just do that. So we've initialized our enemies, entities, entity progress bars, and entity skill labels. Now these two are a bit misnomers because they refer to the displays rather than the entities. I think all of these are a bit what's the word? Misnamed, whatever you want to. So we'll call this one enemy displays. And yeah, 44 references in 4 files. That's quite a bit. Then enemy entities is fine. Now these entity progress bars, well, they're supposed to reflect the progress to the next skill of the entity. This as well, their next skill. Now that I think of it, They are displays, but at the same time they're reflecting entities. But then again, the display is also reflecting the entities. So we'll call them displays, display progress bars. But they're not. They're technically they're not a part of the enemy display in terms of actual. What's the word? Completely forgotten. But they do map. If that makes sense. So they're not related in code, but they are in logic, kind of. Well, they relate enough so that we can just call them displays, and we won't cause as much confusion as if they were called entity skill labels. Yes, that's what I'm going. You do need to. This is how I've been able to get away with not commenting my code that much. Just think pretty long and hard about what you call things, and even I slip up quite a bit. So these are the enemy displays. Squad number, yes. Enemy index is that. I think these have been. No, they're not. These two are properties. I don't think they've been. What's the word? Exported or exposed in the inspector. So here's our connect to entities as well. Is blank. And but so when we go to initialize, entities are blank, which are ready and waiting for them to be assigned to connect to the enemy squad. All this does is hook up the enemy display and the enemy squad number, what have you, to each one. Also, it just tells us it gathers where the progress bar and skill label actually is, as opposed to actually doing anything with it. Because if we wanted to update an entity, we'd have to put this all the way and go all the way into the tree, whereas it's a lot easier to just have an array to store the references locally. So connect to is fine. Back row connect to, camera connect to. So where's our var show? Initialize from enemy squad, we set our data and then we show enemies? Sure. Well, hang on, initialize from enemies. No, connect to is fine. So that connects to the actual squad, but if we want to. Oh, wait. So we connect to the squad, that connects to the entities, but once we initialize from enemy squad, then we don't want to initialize on here, except if we do. Actually, what we'll do is this. Initialize with enemy squad. So we do our initializing and then we connect to, yes. We initialize with the enemy squad. That initializes. If entity is equal to null, then initialize. Inference on there. Yeah, we can get rid of that then. Initialize, settle that, connect to squad data, and then show the enemy. Yes. Okay, okay. And then in room active we can go to current enemy entities dot is active now. Pausable disabled. Yeah. Hmm. We need to get here. Don't want combat node because we're not getting it. This has already been set, so we don't need to put this in. Where's the health bar? Oh, right. Get rid of this. We can also get rid of this. And these. Two entities have already been set, so that's right. Refresh the enemy display label, position the enemies, and then that positions them as is. This is fine. I think front row and back row get changed out, or rather they get their each is to their own. It's known as chopping and changing. Run it, see what goes on, see what breaks, because there's going to be something. That display entity. Connect. return enemy's eye, but for some reason this is null. Why would it be null? We're initializing it here. Unless squad is... Which might... No, initialize with enemy squad. But... displayed entity, but target helper is null in the enemy display. That's because target helper hasn't been initialized because of all of this hasn't been. Okay. I think this will all be hooked up. I don't know if it's a scene. I suppose most of this could be I wonder if we go into enemy party display. Just wondering what if I put the enemy party display as a child of that, and then we can hook up everything manually. I don't know, because hang on, this is an enemy squad, and then yeah, we'd have to instead display hooked up here. But then that causes view and view node to be, I don't know. We've had the squad as a separate component though. We'd do it like that. This will activate change health, change next action change. Hang on, I'm going to make a duplicate scene. For that, and yeah, for now, what I'm going to do is if health bar is equal to null, then initialize. That's not going to solve it now. Gonna need to for the time being. Let's try something with this enemy display. this one. Yeah. Then make this local. So squad targeted. Get rid of. Don't need this. I didn't change anything. Did I? No, I didn't. I'll save it anyways. Right. What a battery name? Oh, here you go. Right. Call this squad display. Right. Active state change. I'm going to come to here and I'll find out which is hooked up to which, and then we can do it in editor. Because I think I leaned a bit too hard into the code. And I'm paying for it. In the wrong class, I want entity, not enemy display. Right, active state changed. I just... Okay. So this is the only time it gets put in. Yeah. Right. Unfortunately, Godot just won't let me see who puts that the event, because it generates the event in the background classes. Can never find a damn thing in here. Finding files. Where are you? Project? No. Find. Where are you? Tools? No. Search this string. So I'm looking at the toolbars. Oh, it's up here. Okay, finding files. No. Oh. No, have it floating. Yes. Okay. Active state changed. Match case. Find all. Right. This is where it's declared. I'm gonna find. Oh, here we go. Where display context menu. That's not gonna. On combat active state changed, so that's something else. Active state changed, that's the targeting line. Entity active state changed. Active state changed. Here we go. So, oh no, this is the enemy squad display. Here we go. Entities 1.active state change plus equals new to entity new state now. Instead of that, what I'm going to do is put something in enemy display. Oh no, because no, we're going to need to do something like this as well. Okay. So active state change should be put in under a bit on the squad display so it can handle the progress bar and also the enemies so it can handle the. Why are these? Right. No. Right. No, I want these to display on the other thing because we are sorting by Y for some reason. And then these are in the right order. No, the bloody connect. Enemy 0. Enemy 0's display enemy 0's health bar. What if we actually took the health bar of the enemy display and then removed it or reparented it? No, that's not going to work. Right, health chain. Connect to enemy 0. So. And then. Make all of these local. Oh, can't even do a batch. Make local, unfortunately. these next skill containers that I want to get at. Health changed onto here, yes. Energy changed. We don't want to put in active state changed. So that would be squad plate. That would be the enemy displays on active. And health equals new health. The health bar will, yeah, the health bar is currently hidden, and this enemy health bar should reflect the changes of the previous one, which means that this resource bar needs a we'll undo that. So this health bar needs a way of getting at the thing below it, which will be in here. Yes. Get there then. Oh shit, where's the open up this scene? This. We're in the resource bar, so I'm to get the next label here. Yeah, that's that. And then on here we'll have like these need to go. Active state changed is go back to our quad. Active state change as entity and a new state. If not new state, then or rather just put some like visible equals new state should doing that, then yeah, we'll connect to whatever we go along. Just this enemy display that to work. see health change into the enemy data set. Yes. That health would be here. That goes in the enemy squad display. God. Okay. Not that. And give my code a little look at. It's very small. Go on then, DM it me, and I'll have to see what I can take a look at. Can you send DMs on Twitter? I don't know. I'm not really that familiar. Sorry, I'm just trying. Oh. Take a look. Oh, this is C++. I'm not that familiar with it. I'm guessing it's this console application 6 I'm supposed to be taking a look at. No, it's fine, it's fine. Okay. Just a decal to enter an integer line plus equals C, X equals 0. Negative letters. Yeah, I'm sorry. C++, you're asking the wrong guy. Here's time. Explains you entered. Now, let me. I'm trying to find a way to get. Right, actually, I'll put it on my streaming thing, so I'm not logged into GitHub. I don't know if it will. Is there any reason for doing this, or is it just come out in formatting? Plus equals C and then X equals 0. Equals that, and then C equals backslash N, then. So what's this code trying to do? If you don't mind me asking. Oh, there are more lines of code, I see. std.cin, my cin. Look, I'm sorry, I have not touched C++ in over several years. So you entered that, and then if that but from what I look at it, I don't see anything glaringly out of place aside from this. Usually if you're returning a constant, you should put a comment explaining why that constant should be returned. Same here. They're called what's it called? Magic numbers. I think there's an anti-pattern. I think there's a Wikipedia article on it. I'm not sure. Let me look that up. Wikipedia programming magic numbers. So yeah, this, you know, if you just put a number in there, you know, if someone like, say, me is reading it, there's no reason. Sorry, it's not. There's no reason. You know, we don't really know why it's there. It just ends up being distracting, and it doesn't make the code readable, if that makes sense. So this is okay. Return data set in hex in 37 seconds, then sleeps for 500. Then, yeah. I mean, other than that, I don't see anything glaringly wrong with it. Yeah, but like I said, I haven't touched C++ in is it not intuitive what they mean? To be brutally honest, yeah, it's, you know, if you want someone to go take a look at it, you know, you have to realize that yeah, you're asking a complete stranger. They have no idea what they mean. They can't read your mind as to what people are saying. And look, I'm guilty of this. I'm extremely guilty of this. You know, you see a comment in here. No, you don't. Only comments here are just to explain stuff like flags or something like that. Other times you make a variable and name it. But if x is not 23, okay, also, oh, here's something. If x is not 23, right, then you didn't enter 23, but else you didn't enter 22. But if x is 22, then this else will be triggered because it's not 23. That's just something I've noticed. So instead you put something like else if x is not 22 or something like that. Not entirely sure why you put these two unless you're screwing around with one in these other lines of code. I don't know. But yeah. And returning 967 in main, you should really put a comment saying what this 967 means. I'm guessing it's an error code. Same here. So this is a return value 4. If I can just scroll up. Yeah, my CIN. Someone who, you know, isn't familiar with C++, 82 means nothing to me. I'm not sure if there are constants for that represent each error code in C++. Like I said, you know, I haven't touched it in ages and I've pretty much forgotten everything. So yeah, I'm sorry, you're asking the wrong guy for C++. But yeah, I'm sorry I couldn't be of more help. Yeah. Let's see. No problem, you're so bad. Okay, thanks a lot. Onto here, squad. No play max. It's max health's fine. It's just the next action change needs to go onto the enemy display. Yeah, that's what I was differing about for. I wanted to get the... This is enemy display, right? So these two are there, fine. Private void entity underscore action changed. And no, skill next. On here. Next action's on here, so we'll want sprite animation and damage number animation, right? No, it's not. It's the wrong thing. It's not these bits. Because I put these in the bloody resource bar, you daft apeff. Sorry, hang on. I'm just talking to myself. Don't worry. Put this into here, so on the enemy displays. But then the health bar is going to be completely separate. So this should not be in here. It should be in here. And I'm just going to name it properly. Okay. Okay. Keep forgetting what I was supposed to do. Next skill bar and next skill label, that's what I want. Not resource name, skill name. Okay. All new states onto the refresh current value max. So the bar. If shit, we're gonna need to put the I don't want to be firing an entity progress changed event every single frame though. So it's that's also fine. If our entity is null, is not null, next skill, progress, and it's called next skill bar, not next skill progress bar. No. How was it in squad display? Progress to next action. Right. Okay, that's that. Need to build it first before. Shows up. Okay, active state changed. Going to be enemies. No, health path. Dot on entity active state changed. Zero. Enemy. No. Health change will be on the display, and then this health bar needs to be shadowing the. It needs to reflect this other enemies. Or I could just put it as. Yeah. Health change would be the enemy 0, but it would also be health bar 0? No. Oh, don't want to create a new bloody. No, no. Well, actually, I do, but yeah, I thought that disconnect tools disconnect absolutely everything, including the ones that I've already picked up. But no, Right, next action change, yes. So is the active state changed? Fine. If entity is allied entity, dd.printerror. Current value of max bar. You are the same. We should set the max before the current just to make sure. And then max value equals max current value. Good, then I can just put off bar 0. Update resource. I think that. So I'm gonna need to hook up. I'm gonna need to hook up signals to all of these. 4 by 9 is 36 signals. God. Okay. Yeah. am I doing? Yeah, oh well. Let's get going. Wait, is there anything else that needs putting in? Active state is on the result. Yeah, that's fine. Enemy display should also have an active state change. Or no, it has set health. Enemy health change, set health for the new health. Yeah, okay. So the death animation is... No, it isn't. I tell a lie. If data equals that, then show number the blah blah blah. Current health equals that. Current health. Divide max health. Okay. If current health is equal to 0, then sprite animation. Play. Death? Or is it def placeholder? It's def underscore placeholder. I'm going to change the stream title to reflect what this stream has mostly been. So hang on. I'm going to go into snipping tool and just take a screenshot of that. Put it on here. Just so I have a good reference as to how to set this up. Because if I duplicated this, then these are going to be connected to enemies. They're all going to be connected to this particular display, whereas I want to all of these. Health changed. Not that. I want enemy 1. Ah, bollocks. If I double click one, then it just goes, okay. Don't get too tilted. It's just a game. This. Yeah, unfortunately, when I hook up a new thing, it just instantly focuses Visual Studio because it, for some reason, it tries to create this entity health changed or whatever I call it, but it just fails miserably because it's Visual Studio and not the inbuilt script editor. I want health bar 1. No! Okay. Health bar 1. Single click. Good. And this is what? Update resource, isn't it? Okay. Update resource. Yes. Finally. Health bar 1. On active state changed. This can be double clicked. No, it's next action changed. What the? Okay. Don't. These are all correct. So I'm going to, now with my thing that actually shows what we're connecting, I'm going to make another screenshot. Like so. Yes, saving tool. Okay. Now I'm going to build it so that this update resource actually, shows. Active state would be health bars 2. Active state changed. Connect. Enemy 2. Entity has changed. I can't hit enter to look it up. I have to probably press the down arrow and then enter. Update resource, not in this. Health bar 2. Update resource. Down. Oh, no, they can't get at that. Okay. Then next action changed. Health bar 2. Next action. On entity next action changed. Yes. Get rid of the advanced. Off. Okay, now it works. Okay, off. Good. Connect. 3 down, 7 to go. Yeah, I'm gonna get myself a cup of tea. God knows I need it. Thanks. No, I'm not supposed to be touching Visual Studio. I want to do. Oh yes, I want to get a cup of tea. Throat's all blocked. Oh hey, it's still on the actual getting a cup of tea, right? See on the other side. Right. No. No. Unfortunately, I got a coffee instead. Even if it's 4 o'clock, so I'm gonna be up till all hours. Unfortunately, I will. What can you do? I have snipping tool, that's what I wanted up. Oh, damn it. This one. I just realised I could probably put this under here and have the... Oh, I don't know. Right then. Or... Nope. It's... health bar. To state changed. This is enemy 4. That's health? No. Which is pretty much a proxy for set health. Health bar 4. Update resource, yeah. Health bar 4. Entity, next action. Yo. Oh, I'm halfway there. Okay. Oh. Hello? This is perfectly complete. Oh. Now that I've changed the signature, hopefully it doesn't remove everything. If it does, I'm going to be very sad. No, it looks fine. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. Update resource. Okay. Nine 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 888. set these squad numbers again. Hmm. It's him long this space. Fuck off. Oh, it's fucking off. Sake. Bloody Windows. Oh well. Mm. I've gone a bit quiet. Right, these are of the same type and same script attached, which means yeah, they are the same type. So these are fine. The only thing that needs to differ is in the dungeon rooms when we spawn the enemy party scene path. Instead, it would be scenes, combat, enemies. No. These are fine. These are the same. Enemy party gets changed with the thing. Let me just click onto Godot. This is the scene that is enemy squad with display. So this has all been put in. That's the enemy party. So it's just the enemy displays that need to piss off. Which, yes, enemy display scene These can be gotten rid of. This as well. Is this still up? This as well. Yes, because the display is now part of the... Okay. Radio. Right. These are all granted. Use them initialize the squads on here. These. All that now. Hopefully all the enemy displays have been changed. I forgot to turn this off. That might help. Sorry about that. I've been Right. Let's squad from data on there, and then hopefully the enemy squad should. No, because there's no active state change entity node. Wait a minute. Oh, not you. Entity. No, if we set it from data, then that's not going to. There needs to be some enemy data that the entity has. Okay. I have half a mind to just chuck everything out and try it again, to be quite honest with you. Okay, this is the enemy squad we've displayed, so let's call this. Let's put enemy 0 here. Then the entity can update its display. Yes, I think we might have to do that. Well, not have to, but... So instead of having this squad display, we instead have these. Then we don't. This squad display should only affect how we position each enemy. And these health bars. Name, label, and health bars. Okay, those are right. Active state change will be that, and then hang on, I think I've screwed up a bit. Right. Instead, I'm going to open up enemy display. No. Right. Let's open up a new scene. Have the root nodes just being node. All this enemy entity. Right. And then enemy entity should have its display in here because we have not entity but enemy entity. Where is it? This. Okay. And it has the enemy data on there as well. So I don't need to change much at all. Okay, we put enemy entity.cs onto here. And then enemy squad display. No, not squad display, it would be enemy display as a child of this. We make it local just for the time being. Oh, non-targeted overlay is fine. Yeah, that's the button if we overlay it. Right. We have all that. So this enemy entity should have on enemy data set. set from enemy data onto here, and then right here we get our enemy display. So public enemy display. Enemy display. Just display. Get node. It's called enemy display. Display, not SID play. Right, and then I can use everything as is, just right onto there. Yes. Bloody fat fingers can't even. I think I might need a bigger keyboard. Or a lever. Yeah. I used to have one of those really big old clicker clackers, but yeah. Mm. Right. squad number and index. I think they'll have to be set elsewhere. Displayed entity. Oh, yeah, we can do that. Right. So what I've done is that I've basically changed everything and then changed it back, and I'm changing it back to how it was. But I don't think this is why Git should help, but unfortunately the current Git stuff with Godot just doesn't work with 4.2. There's 4.1 plus. Oh, here we go. Oh, this is before I last checked. 19th December. Oh, okay. Ah. Few diffs for commits and files in Git. Demo new script TD. Damn, I could have bloody used this. The last time I checked if Git worked was in the game jam, which was the 14th of December, but this got updated in the 19th. No, it's okay, it's okay. We'll at least we know for next time. Actually, we can get it done now. Godot asset. Oh. Oop. No. I don't care about that. I didn't see anything that was... I didn't see anything on my file system that was just too... What's the word? That can be minimized though. I download it. It shows up here. Yeah, it's just assets, fonts, downloads, documents, pictures. Everyone has those. Screenshots. Everyone has that folder. All I know is that it just, yeah. I have a Dropbox that I no longer use. That is literally... Oh yeah, and I have an Acer PC. That is literally the only identifying information that's on here, so... panic over. Add-ons, that's what I want. Godot Git plugin v3.1, yes. But yeah, that was pretty stupid of me, clicking a download link when it was on this monitor. Like I said, there's nothing... If there was something that identified me on there, then I'd, you know, delete freaking everything, but that's fine. Windows users should have the BC 2019 redistributable runtime installed. I think that's done that. Extract the zip contents of the res add-ons directory and blah 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 blah. Please ensure that plugins not get extracted inside the plan requires itself to be kept at res add-ons Godot Git plugin. Plugin. Downloading this plugin from the asset library will not require you to perform the set. Open the project using Godot Manager. Right. Dun. Right. Right, let's see. Res. It's not... Why do I only have 1 megabyte, 180 something megabytes left of space on my C drive? Huh? Hang on, oh god. I can do that after the stream, it's not too bad, it's just... What if I... Hang on. Oh, I don't know. If I clear everything from the last 7 days, does that help? Please don't log me out of YouTube. Oh, it's fucking logged me out. Probably logged me out of Twitch and all. Sticking around, hang on. Loading screen. Yeah, something's not right. All I did was install Terraria and then I had like 180 gigs like free, but for some reason I don't know what's gone on. It's like the Twitch VODs that I downloaded have somehow gone from the C to the D, from the D to the C drive. That's the only thing I can think of. Okay, for now, I'm going to get rid of most of... Oh, come on. What's in my downloads folder? Because I swore I had at least 60 gigs free on my C drive, but that's just gone. I don't know what's... If it's that... What the fuck? Oh, what bloody change of... All of this. All of this. Yes. Oh, for fuck's sake, I can't even... Okay. Everything from here to... Actually, yeah. You know what? The entire downloads folder is way too big. And I haven't gone to anything yet, so I can just go... Chuck it in the bin. I think I know what might cause it. I don't know if it's the downloads. No. Oh, whatever. Yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of all the downloads. Delete the whole folder, which is what? 1.76 gigs for free now. What did I put onto Steam? The only thing I've downloaded onto Steam is Terraria and Grid. Terraria, Slay the Spire, Grid, Hot Wheels Unleashed, Stranger of Paradise, Dungeons of Dreadmore, Lord of the Rings Online, One Piece Pirate. Yeah, we'll uninstall this. Haven't really played that much. I last played Stardew Valley in the August. That can't be right. Whatever. Right, sure. Uninstall the Division 2. I don't play that anymore. Okay, fine. Hopefully the PC will run a bit slower and like quicker. Or at the very least, you know, not completely roast my bloody desk. While I'm here, I might as well take a quick break and get ready for whatever. What am I gonna do? Oh yes, the downloads, which is the Godot Git plugin, but I didn't download it here, I downloaded it here. Which means... Oh, these need to go. Well, those are the old VODs that I've already put onto YouTube. Add-ons, Godot Git plugin. Yeah, this is what I was doing the first time. Godot Git plugin. Yes. I copy this, then I paste it to Godot Dungeon Crawl add-ons. So onto here, Godot Git plugin. It should. Yep. Onto here, and then it should go automatically, right? Open the project using Godot Project Manager. You don't need to manually enable it. Oh, we'll need to reload. I'll set Git up after this. Yeah. Explain about the enemy entities. Yes, that's fine. What's this timer? Delay timer? Is that a... I think that's just vestigial. Yep. I think we can just get rid of it. Sure. Displayed entity equals that, yes. Right. Okay. Now on enemy display, no, enemy entity. Health change, which would be resource bar, health bar, update resource, current to max. Also, enemy entity has a signal, which I haven't put into enemy dataset event handler. But that we don't need that because, yeah, emit. But I suppose for completeness, we'll just emit signal name dot enemy dataset data. Just in case something else needs to go. This is an enemy squad, enemy entity, enemy subject. Yeah, okay. That's that. So that sets the thing and the display as well, rather than having to go through the display and what have you separately. Enemy entity with display. Health bar is that. yeah, the update resource is off for this. The update, no, the health bar. Entity health changed on display, which is this, which sets the health onto the resource bar. Right? Current health equals that. And yeah, that sets the health bar as well. Ugh. Don't think we can disconnect that, I think. Next action changed is... No, that's exposed by the other thing that'll be connected to the thing in the squad. Energy change is fine. Active state change is also fine. Squad display. Health bars, super deactivate state. Right. These all need to go and be replaced with the... Then I still need to hook them up to the health bars. Sure. Oh, crap, I forgot to turn this off. Sorry, my mistake. Oh yeah, I said I was going to go for a break. That's 11. I'll see you soon. Ugh. I want the... Ow. Blah 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 blah. It's not saving it because this is on. Yes. You say okay. Sure. I'll probably keep going to the 3-hour mark or something like that. Yeah. Let's try this battle scene test. Set that the enemy party display is no longer a thing. Enemy combat. That's only going to be changed to the group parties. The enemy party display we can get rid of. Yep. Because we are generating enemy party. Enemy party is going to be in this thing where it has the squads with the display. So that gets generated onto here, and then sure. See what breaks. Oh. This channel. Oof. Oof. Oh. And I've completely crushed the editor. Not surprising. Come on. Ugh. What the hell's going on now? My code was so bad it crashed the editor. Fortunately, it saved everything. Is it? Yes, kill the bloody process. Close the program. Okay. Let's try again. Godot 4.2 mono. Okay. Dungeon crawler. Let's try running it again. Right. Node not found. Enemy entity ticket, I've got max health. Document load has been skipped to the... Piss off! Why are they advertising me? Ah, f***ing Microsoft. This max health enemy data dot max health 12, but this is... Oh. Data equals data. Resource bar dot get on entity active max value equals that entity health. Enemy entity dot get max health, but there's no enemy data. On entity active state changed, but that gets changed on there, which means this was hooked up onto the other thing, and then there's this. No, not found at enemy party display. We're into root battle scene test, which is here. Enemy party displays. There is no enemy party display. It's loaded alongside the enemy party. Enemy party equals, yeah, instantiate the enemy party. Then don't think the... I don't know. Let's load and see what goes on now. It's probably a lot. Same as the get max health, there's no resource bar on active state change, but that's the entity equals entity, but entity max value set max value entity max health, but this is being set with null for some reason. On entity active state change. The only way, hang on, this has been hooked up to what? Oh, where's this enemy? Not this. Not this. Not this. This is the enemy squad with display. The enemy party instead is squad with display. Where's the new one? Party. Enemy party display. Enemy party combat player party. What? Enemy entity with display. Yes. Enemy squad with display. This is... enemy squad with display. This, for some reason, has... What? On entity active state changed is... here. Which means the active state change is like that, but for some reason this is getting called... This is getting called here. This is the only time this signal's getting emitted. So why is it... why would it be null? If the entities... The only other thing would be the... No, the entity doesn't have any data set yet. Okay. Sure. In which case... Okay, this is the old one. I get rid of all these. Hang on, is this enemy display? But I want one of these. Get rid of the... Yeah. Squad with this... Get rid of all... Right. E0. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. I save it like that, and I enemy squad with space contain the entity like that. And now if I run it, see what breaks. Okay, so we've got all of this, but they're not being word. It's oh come on. Oh. Okay, fine. I'm guessing the resource bar needs to be taken off tool mode again. I mean, I can't really think of anything else that's causing this sort of ridiculous. Oh, fuck me dead. Close BS. And this one. Come on. Oh, no. It's just taking a long while to load. Battle scene test on spawn button pressed. Test ready. On spawn button pressed, and then another line 74. What's wrong? Line 74. Here. Enemy party display.c2. Okay. This has not been because there is no enemy party display anymore. All of the it's all individual squads that are inside the party. I want to believe. No, wait, I think we still want the... Yeah. But no, this is enemy parties. I just... Get all... Going to leave that. Because, yeah. Just to make it compile. Oh. Oh. I need to take a look. I know if everything's wrong for all these. Not found. Ah. Yes. Next skill bar, but next skill bar is not null. Then what? Wait, get next skill bar, but there's node not found. I see. Right. I have to rewrite the private progress bar underscore next skill bar. Private all has next skill bar is true. I'll explain this in a bit. Yet. If next skill bar is equal to null and has next skill bar. Actually, I've got a better idea. Yeah, that's more clear as to what we're trying to do. We don't get node. What does it return if the... No, it throws an error if it doesn't exist. Oh dear. Godot check if node exists. Check node if it exists in the current scene and blah 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 blah. Get nodes in group player and has node, which takes a path. Get tree. Okay, has node. Right. If has node next skill bar is equal to get node. Of type rest bar. Right. Then if it's null, then same with this. Replace bar with label. Not the best way of doing it, but it'll do. Just need to wait for all the. I just need to wait for the editor to catch up. We have done. Okay. Oh. Try that again. Animal? Okay, so the combat still works. It's just the displays that are buggered. Which is helpful. Oh my word. Oh, Godot class method. Where's the bloody Godot dungeon? Not found, not found, not found. Blah 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 blah. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. Exception new tools. Resource bar.cs line 287. Right. But then, next skill bar, blah, 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 return next skill bar. But then, this shouldn't be null. Or rather, no, entity is null. That's next skill bar ball and entity dot is not null. I'll probably replace that with some like entity initialized, just so I don't need to null check the entity every frame. Same with the skill bar actually. Right, I'm gonna reload the project. I think everything's been saved. Fairly sure everything's been saved. Still getting that bloody ordered. Oh. Oh, great. Now what? If engine dot is editor hint, and now that should have brackets. Right, now build it. Hopefully, I don't know. Right, that done. X skill bar equals null, entity equals null. Yes, time Janko, yes. Alright, that's saved my output window from getting completely blown up. Open up battle scene test. What happens? I reckon it's because the enemy party display is no longer being cool. So therefore we're going to have to do it with each squad instead. Yeah. Looks like it's okay. It's just, and yeah, the battles run okay. It's just this hasn't been set. These haven't been, which I believe would be the responsibility of enemy squad. This. So we initialize on there, yeah, that's fine. Except from enemy data, yes. Initialize. And then it would be, hang on, we'll go up here. But this is what? Squad display. Public. Enemy squad display. Yes. Rabbit enemy squad display underscore squad display. The cat is pestering me for his dinner. I'm going to take this quick break. I'll go to the 3-hour mark and continue from there. If squad display is equal to null, then squad display, no, underscore squad display equal to get node of type squad display. Oh, enemy squad display. UAD display. Return squad display. Fine, and then squad display dot initialize with enemy squad. Enemy data, armor. Yeah, oh, enemy data. This would be squad number being less than 5. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's correct. Cannot convert enemy data to enemy squad. Sure. And then, yeah. So we put all that in there, initialize there. Squad data is the same thing. Connect to, however, this I don't think needs to be put in. Show enemies though, that's fine. I mean, we're already connected anyway by the enemies and what have you. I think. No, they're not. Okay. If state change 0. Oh, for God's sakes, I need to do this all over again. Just because I changed one thing. Fortunately, it's just health bars that I need to. So it's always the same object. Slightly more bearable. Or I could just do it in the... Yeah, but then if you're doing it by code, then you have to... I don't know. I'm going to disconnect all. And then... try it. Because... go into here. Instead of connect to squad data. This has the health bars and the entity, which makes it kind of illogical because we're initializing it with the enemy squad here. This is just a complete... not even spaghetti, because half of it's just vestigial stuff from previous ways of doing it. Okay, this is going to be a slog, and I've pretty much demonstrated that it's going to be a pretty boring slog, so I'm probably going to do the rest of this off stream. I said I'd go to the 3-hour mark. So I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day wherever you are. That's half an hour.